Quite a sizable Commonwealth plot up here, so I think there's nearly 60 graves in it. But here just to see the last of the 5 Luftwaffe graves that there are. We've come up to the end of the cemetery now, and at the Cross of Sacrifice, and as you can see the plot of the graves, if you think that's better, see it through the just trees there. Every single one of the graves has got a poppy on it, ceramic type poppy, which is very respectful. And over in the corner there, still with poppers at them, or beside them I should say, is the Luftwaffe graves. So we're going to make our way over there and we'll have a quick look at them and see what's what. Right, here at the first grave, there's actually 6 here, but this one actually, if you can see it, is dated 1947, Friedrich Schiller, and can only assume that he was probably a prisoner of war. So the remaining 5 all are Luftwaffe. The 4 that you see there, 1, 2, 3, 4, are all from the same aircraft. But this guy here, Johann Reisinger, was killed on the 14th of June 1941, and he was a wireless operator aboard a Ju-88 C4 model from 4NG2, which is a night fighter squadron. It was shot down by a bow fighter from 25 Squadron, with I think from RAF Wittering, flown by Squadron Leader Pleasance, DFC, and Sergeant Bent. The aircraft crashed at Narborough, which is actually very, very close to here. The other 2 crew members bailed out successfully and were taken POWs for the remainder of the war. Reisinger, unfortunately, he had a chute failure and he fell to his death. Now, the remaining 4, which is Rudolf Bodenhagen, who was at Oberfeldwebel. For some reason, he's been listed as Kriegsmarine. Hauptmann Rudolf Hellmann, who was an observer, also the squadron, or the squadron captain. Gerhard Rockstroh, he's also for some reason listed somewhere as Kriegsmarine, although I doubt that. And Oberfeldwebel Theodor Rummelt. This crew are all killed on 23rd of August 1942, as the date shows you at the bottom. I'll just stay at this grave for now. And they are on board of Dornier DO 217E4 from 2KG2, which is a bomb squadron. The possible target from my research might have been Wellingborough or somewhere in the Midlands. This too was shot down by a bow fighter, also from 25 Squadron. This was flown by Squadron Leader Allington and Flying Officer Keith. The aircraft crashed at Walton Wood, East Walton, which is also very close to here. It's near Castle Acre, if you know this area. The aircraft actually disintegrated, but parts of it were recovered by the Finland Preservation Society. We're now just arrived at the Marham Aviation Heritage Centre, and the gentleman next to me has kindly opened the cabinet, which is a nice closing tribute to the Ju-88 crew member that's buried in the cemetery just up the road, and some bits of the aircraft that's left. Very well preserved. If you ever get a chance to, come to this little museum. Well worth a visit. And there's another footnote, there's the Dornier 217 pieces right next door to the Ju-88. They've all been really, really well preserved. So well worth a little look in if you're in this area. So it's a nice end to the video and a tribute to the crew.